Hi guys, this is Alex, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. We're gonna find out what's up here. So we're at floor -1.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you.
Yay.
Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
Whatever. What's that? Can I go over there? Something was beeping. What was beeping? I don't know. Very strange. This whole place is very strange. Oh! Sure? Congratulations, has been registered. I'd like to see the details. To provide an objective response when out subjective one, user provided a particular account of personhood but was uncomfortable with its implications. User thought to maximize both liberty and quality of life, but these ideals are incompatible. User denied moral authority but defended moral claims. User had inconsistent ideas about value. Oh, whatever. What are my account privileges? Due to outstanding notes on your account, and despite displaying many of the characteristics of being a person, you cannot be granted admin status at this time. In the meantime, please enjoy the basic account functions. Display psychological profile. You may already be criticizing your own performance, but it's clear you understand how the world of ideas affects you, even if you are sometimes weary within the realities and allow your preferences to dictate your beliefs. You have a great deal of unused capacity which you have not turned to your advantage. Disciplined and self-controlled outside, you tend to be worrisome and insecure inside, but you pride yourself as an independent thinker and do not accept other statements without satisfactory proof. Alright. Currently hold a basic account network tasks. Okay. Support ticket. If you're still encountering problem, please describe it. Account certification error. Has been generated and appended to your profile. You'll receive a notification. Alright. Basic account. Okay. Alright. Athena 12. 12, the Council of Zeus. The great bronze bulls pulled the carriage forward. Mighty bursts of steam issuing from their nostrils. Finally, they came to the gates at the top of the... Here assembled were all the many generations of the gods and demigods and souls of mortals, steel and bronze and iron and memory of flesh. The clouds parted far beneath, revealing the beautiful plains of Macedon, where great gleaming cities had once. Professor Dr. Armin Hulak. The Fall of the Roman Empire, a dialectical approach. Something, but interesting as such perspectives of the decline and ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be. They ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable of responding to these later problems. We must investigate the division of wealth, the structure of government, the location of power in Roman society. Had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? What was the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for what we now call the Dark Ages? Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day. It didn't fall in a day either. To register for the class, please email and. Alright. A little bit of a history lesson. This is different. This is not at all like, oh. That's the tower I'm not supposed to ascend. That's pretty high. What the hell is going on up there? It's like a storm or something. I hear beeping. The great irony of the Rhynchus Papyrus something is that such a vital source of information about the ancient world exists only because of a garbage dump. While the Library of Alexandria burned at the hands of fanatics and conquerors, depriving us of unimaginable insights into history, philosophy, and art, the papers carelessly thrown away by the citizens of Oxyrhynchus survived to the modern day, and though it is true that a great deal of what we know today is because of the conscious efforts of individuals and organizations such as the spectacular translation and preservation work done during the Islamic Golden Age, so much more is simply the result of coincidence and luck. We've lost texts that the ancients considered to be absolutely essential, while utterly trivial, even plagiarized work has survived unharmed. So if we want our descendants to remember more than glittering emo vampires and auto-tune team pop stars, we have to invest in make sure that have a lot of redundancy. I think is the lesson there. The Book of the Scribe of Osiris, sometimes also referred to as the Book of the Journey to Aru, is an ancient Egyptian text discovered in the excavation of Oxyrhynchus. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It has caused a certain degree of controversy among Egyptologists, as some argue that it is a classic funerary text, which texts such as the Book of Coming Forth by Day, while others believe it to be a poetic work not intended to be understood literally. The book tells the story of a dying man who asks a scribe about the afterlife. The scribe, a servant of Osiris, describes how the man's Ka will become separated from his Ba, and how he will have to reunite the two and become an Ak. Okay. Passing a series of trials in the Duat in order to reach the paradise Aru. Unlike similar texts, the book of the Scribe of Osiris focuses less on giving advice, or a recent study suggests that the text may have been intended as philosophical commentary on the world of living through the allegory of the Duat. It remains unclear whether this was the intent of the original pre-Alexandrian author or a result of the later translation into Greek. The earlier manuscript, which is considered to be more authentic, is too fragmentary to provide answers, though perhaps further excavation may... something. Alright. Lots of reading today. That's okay. Provides a lot of insight into this. A lot of historical insight as well. I guess this is the Great Tower I'm not supposed to go up. Which I'm guessing eventually we'll go up it anyway, just because fuck everything. More reading! What have we got? Heaven and Hell. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven and hell, make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. What matter where, if I be still the same, and what I should be, all but less than he whom thunder hath made greater. Here at least we shall be free, the Almighty hath not built here. For his envy will not drive us hence. Here we may reign secure, and in my choice to reign is worth ambition, though in hell better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Okay. The ancient tradition that the world will be consumed in fire at the end of 6,000 years is true, as I have heard from hell. For the cherub with his flaming sword is hereby commanded to leave his guard at Tree of Life, and when he does, the whole creation will be consumed and appear infinite and holy, whereas now it appears finite and corrupt. This will come to pass by an improvement of sensual enjoyment. But first the notion that man has a body distinct from his soul is to be expunged. This I shall do by printing in the infernal method, by corrosives which in hell are salutary and medicinal, melting apparent surfaces away and displaying the infinite which was hid. Okay. So, back to the sigils. Okay, I guess still need to find all the sigils in here. Is there anything over here? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Nope, let's go back down. Find the sigils that we need to unlock B and C. I guess that'll give us some elevators to other places, where I guess we can find even more sigils and unlock even more places. Alright. Well, let's start at the beginning. Found all that stuff there. 2, found all that stuff. 3. We could use that. This one is over here. I like that they have the signs. Makes it very easy to find stuff. Stash for later. Well, that thing's frozen. Gonna need a key to open that. Hi. Go away. Probably just run past that thing to get the key. Alright, just go back. Come on. Alright. Got that open. Guessing need to grab that and that. All right. I guess I only have hit these two things over here, and then I think I'm just gonna have to dodge these things. There we go. That got that. And I guess that completes number 3. Well, it doesn't complete it, but we got all the green pieces. So let's move on to number 4. Oh, no green pieces in number 4. Got some in 5, though. Oh! Appears to be raining here. Well, I'm assuming I'm waterproof, so I guess I'll be alright. L, short for Extended Lifespan, is a groundbreaking initiative by 7 leading universities to create the world's most stable and most durable supercomputer. With its custom-made hardware, bomb-proof casing, and near inexhaustible hydroelectric power supply, L represents a unique step forward in the evolution of human technology. The brainchild of Nobel Prize nominee Dr. Arkady Charniskivy. L will download press kit, meet the team. Alright. Athena 8. You must consider these riddles, the Sphinx said, and tell me the riddle that I did not reveal. The Sphinx smiled, the gears in her jaw creaking, her teeth a nightmare of rust, her left eye flickered, but none of its terror was diminished. The ruins were silent in the error. I think she finally said that the riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? Why do these curious automations, these mute children of Hephaestus, something, behave as they do, forcing me to devise these intricate solutions. Each is a riddle, but the greater riddle is their purpose. The Sphinx did not answer. Her eye was lifeless now. Athena removed it from its socket, knowing that its power would aid her, yet feeling also a deep sorrow at the passing of this fearful creature. AI citizenship. Once a true artificial intelligence has been created, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. If we acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain, should it not be considered a citizen? Is it not, in the legal sense of the word, a person, and thus a potential citizen? But where do you draw the line? Some people will object. Will the great apes become citizens? Elephants, whales, the more intelligent parrot species is crazy, they will say. I would remind these people that we live in a society in which a corporation, as abstract an entity as one could imagine, is considered a person. So it's not like there is no precedent for a non-human being being a person. At least an artificial intelligence is an actual thinking being, not just a business arrangement. But perhaps we do need to question the definition of personhood. Increasing amounts of evidence regarding the intelligence of elephants or the existence of culture among whales, for example, could be a sign that we need to answer some difficult questions. Who better to debate these questions with than the young genius who revolutionized the... Alright. So, a lot of stuff to read, a lot of questions to be answered. The more I converse with these terminals, the more I wonder what role they play in this contraption. How do you tell friend from foe when no obvious lines are drawn between the two? Alright. I think I'm going to cut this here. And in the next episode, I'll check out what this is and do a couple of these puzzles. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time.